So what's up my creators, today I want to show you how you can do well on your task 2. Say it's band 8 plus, and I'll show you is a great example right here. With a growing population in cities, more and more people live in home with small or no outdoor areas. Is it a positive or negative development? This was given in an IELTS exam, real exam, and I have written this one here, right here, and I have marked the words where I have used the linking words, where I have used some words repeatedly. So, and I'll show you the process while writing, and while I'm writing I'll show you what I have done clearly. And so as you can see, first of all I have paraphrase, then I have then outline. So introduction is all about this. I'll write this one and I'll explain it to you. Well, as you can see, I have finished writing this one. First of all, I have just paraphrased it here where I said, "This is no doubt that the increasing number of people living in cities makes many individuals live in accommodation with narrow or even outdoor spaces. There is no doubt that increasing number of people living in cities makes many individuals live in accommodation with narrow or even outdoor spaces. In my opinion, this is detrimental growth due to physical and mental reasons." That's how I've mentioned in our introduction. And now I'll write our body, where I'll just do what I love to do: topic. First sentence is going to be topic, where I'll open our main idea, and then I'm going to explain it. Explanation, and then I'm going to do is example. I should provide with an example. So let's get started. At the end of this body, I'll again explain to, as I explained the introduction. So stay tuned. So the first of all is gonna be so as you can see, that one I just have finished this one and I can explain it easily now. So its main issue might be the lack of physical activities. That's my topic sentence, where I'll just start with the topic. The main issue might be the lack of physical activities, where I have mentioned here physical. This is the first body starting, and then I'll start explaining. To begin with, if there is not enough area, or even worse, there is no outdoor area, it can deprive families of having exercise time with fresh air. So as a result, since many activities are done indoor places and most likely is not spacious, they tend to lack exercise, or not to exercise regularly, as people these days often work from home. For example, my cousin, who works fully at home, she lives with her husband and 2 children. Living in a flat with a balcony which is very tiny makes them do all their activities in indoor spaces. In fact, sorry about this, here's I forgot to comment. In fact, children are human beings who should move a lot as they grow older rapidly. Well, I have explained that this. I started explaining here, as you can see, and now I have given an example here, as it's clearly. And as you can see, it's not really tricky if you have here already your outline here mentioned clearly, and I would say it's much easier once you get used to it. And now I'll start writing for mental reasons, where I'll explain it again one by one. So I just want to do this, leave some space so that it can be more clear where I started my introduction, where I start my body 1, body 2, so that you can have a better idea. So now I'll start with the second one, where I'll start with saying, so as you can see here, I have written this one, where I'll start with the topic sentence again. Topic sentence, where by topic sentence I mean just I'm opening this paragraph. Furthermore, another issue is mental health, where I have mentioned already mental reasons, and I'll start explaining being constrained in a limited area could lead to serious problem like the likelihood of depression. Of course, if you live in a tinier space, it starts like a depression. Living in that atmosphere in the long term could lead to laziness. As a result, they tend to be unproductive since they could not have chance to freshen their mind. And the fresh air, for instance, and I'll start the explanation part here. For instance, my friend rents a mess with no balcony and window, and sometimes it makes him feel trapped, and therefore he often works in a cafe with outdoor space to boost his energy again. This is because he says feels uncomfortable living in this mess. So as you can see that we have done this one properly, where we started again with topic, sentence, explanation, and example. Now I'll write in the conclusion where it's very simple. Basically, I just summarize and write by saying like, once I finished, I'll show you an example. So well, as you can see that we have just finished our conclusion. That's all that where I'll start with saying, in conclusion, living in a home with a small or no outdoor space has many drawbacks like physical and mental issues. It's just the same thing, I just repeated it but in a different way. And having said that, I just mentioned my opinion again that I would like to reiterate that it has a negative development. I just mentioned again that it is very negative development. It's not a good growth. Anyway, so how can we work on this our work? So once you write this one, please, if you have written this one, and please try to mark this ones whether you use the words repeatedly here and whether you use the linking words more. And the more linking words you use, the better. And please try to avoid using repetitive try to avoid words repeatedly. So I'll just make an example where I have mentioned that here I have used a space. I want to mark this one like, let's mark this one's like yellow, and where I have used again space. For example, space can be here again space. So this one I'm just doing it as an example, space. And where we have used space, well, I would like to know where we have used space. So here we have used space. So space, here it's space. Well, the number is increasing, we have to avoid this. This one is one example, we shouldn't do that. And another one can be like a linking words. For example, I have used some several linking words. First of all, like this is, for example, I want to mark them as green. Get this one. Sorry, I have taken this comma as well. I don't want this, I just need this one. Alright, and then I have used, for example, to begin with, that's this one, and as a result we have several linking words which I'm not going to do it fully, but let's do until up to this part at least. And okay, let's finish it up. So as you can see, we have a full essay here, which can be considered as 8+1. We have used all the structure correctly, we have used correct grammar, we have used vocabulary range, grammar range, and in a different way. And you can say this one, if you want this one to have it, please subscribe to this channel and like the video, and you can comment in the below and I will tell you how you can get this essay and you can check it for yourself. Thanks so much for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.